What is one word you would use to describe the retreats?
Expansive.
I would say next-level.
Okay. How was your experience this weekend?
Definitely way more than I had expected, and it was just flat out next level. I personally was able to transmute and elevate way more than I had even thought or my intention was. And so, yeah, phenomenal to say one word. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so it was very healing on such a deep level. I had an intention on having things be illuminated for me, and it was very much illuminated and way beyond that I even thought that it would be, which I think is so beautiful, because at a point I chose to just surrender into it. And the healing, not only my healing, but I also had ancestral healing that happened that was such a beautiful and powerful thing, to free that and to free so many parts of me and heal so many parts of me and my ancestors and lineage and things that it's mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing. So beautiful. And it's beautiful.
And go. So as a couple, as being in sacred unionship, how was your experience together? Or for you individually and together? The me, the you,
Okay.
the us.
So yeah, like one of my two main intentions was to like foster a better we through this process. But throughout the course of the retreat, I really actually just focused on myself. And what I didn't realize was that was the process that was necessary, because I needed to do the work that I needed to do to make me a better match for that relationship or that union. And so, it's illuminated a lot of things that are going to help me progress in that specific area, but even broader and more specifically to just me elevating myself as an individual and also a partner, because those really go hand in hand. And so, yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, in that sense.
Yeah, so it was nice to have my partner here during this, and it was interesting because even though we were in it together, we, like you said, like we were also individuals, because it's about healing ourselves to have that divine union. And there was a lot of things that were talked about, the masculine and the feminine, and so many people think, oh, it's just male, or oh, it's just female, and it's not. Like we female has both feminine and masculine, and male has both feminine and masculine. And so to have that and to heal those parts of us, to then have this like divine union in this space, like us as individuals, and then having this space really shed light on some stuff that I was like, wow, I don't know if I really ever checked in with that in between space. And and when I did, like there were things there that were kind of like cluttering it up, and I was like, whoa, like okay. So I was able to have that awareness to be able to clear some of those things out, because without the awareness of things, you can't transmute it. So it was so beautiful to see us as individuals, and then look at that in between space and check in with that in between space, and so that it is a divine space. It is a space where we can come together without clutter, and so that's like such a beautiful thing to like think about that, because I feel like people are just like, okay, we're a couple and that's it. Like now we're just always this thing, and we forget that we're individuals. And then we forget that not only that we're individuals, but like that space as a couple, it's like it gets so like jumbled. So it was so beautiful to be able to like zoom out and to see that, and to do our own healing, and then in return, like be able to come and meet each other at this higher level than two unhealed people that like, okay, let's come together and just like hold each other up, which we're just like, it gets tiring. So it's so beautiful to like come as strength. Of course, you're going to have your times where you need that support, or you're wanting that support, and by us being and showing up as our full self, when our partner does need that support, we can foster that space to hold them, and when they need to be held, because at some point, like, we all need to be held at some point. We all need to have that support, and to be able to clear things out of ourselves, to be able to show up for each other with such like, it's like a beautiful thing. And then to see and to watch him rise, it was like, whoa. And I would look over and I'm like, damn boy, you high, like, wow. Because it was just like, just like the veils were being shed, like the things that were blocking and fogging up the vision, it was like it was clearing out. And to see that like rise, and to see those things was such like a beautiful thing. To see him like be in his power, to be in his own alignment, and I hope like even you see that for myself too. So it's just like a really beautiful thing to be able to witness that, and to be in that, and live it, and embody it. It's like, yes,
more of that.
More of that.
More of that.
Yeah.